Good morning, good morning, good morning to my lovely people. What up, Nate? How's it going?
What up there, Pimp Juice? How you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty doggone good.
That's
Feeling
all I
pretty
can ask.
doggone good. How about you?
Hanging in there, you know what I mean? Learning a new way of life.
That's important.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's extremely important. Learning a new way of life. Listen, got a great show for you guys today. We definitely going to talk to Nate. I got all you guys' messages and inboxes, so keep them coming at Shop Talk with, what is it? Shop Talk with Mail at yahoo.com. There you go. And you can find us on any platform at Shop Talk with Mail. Now, the interesting thing is, and I see Nate's reaction for the listening audience. He's like, wait, hold on a minute. So I want to let you guys know that people are calling in and wanting to know what is a male's perspective. Actually, they said Nate the Agitator's perspective on staying with their husbands. That's the key word. Staying with their husbands. Should they leave or should you go? That's going to be the second part. And that is the Shop Talk question of the week. Listen, we're going to talk about all the good hot topics. We definitely going to attack. You listen to that word. The food stamp issue. We're going to touch base on that real quick. We're going to talk about Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon is a bus driver who identifies as a lady. I'm thinking because Miss Sharon is wearing a wig, but Miss Sharon is really Mr. Tate. We'll get into that. We're going to talk about some trigger foods in the male's medical moments that triggers dementia. And we're also, I'm not going to give you a problem without giving you a solution. We're going to touch base on focus foods as well. But before we get into all of that, we have a special guest today. And this special guest, and I've been knowing this word for a long time. She is a licensed estheticianist. She is also a certified hydrotherapist. Did I get it right? Hydrocolon therapist. I'm gonna get it right. I promise you that. Nate looking like, wait, what? What is it called when you go and get a colonic? You know what I'm talking about. Well, while y'all figure that out and while I figure that out, coming up next is going to be the lovely Nicole Cosby, and she is going to let you know what is happening because listen, these eyelashes is off the chain and driving me crazy. Remember the key word was, what was it? If you were in trouble, you would blink twice. Can you really blink twice with your lashes being so thick and so long? We'll find out. Let's get this show started.
Everything that happens is motivational. Everything that happens is motivational.
Hey, what's going on, Nick?
What's going on, Mel?
All right, say what word am I trying to say? What is it?
Colon hydrotherapy.
There you go. Colon hydrotherapy. I had it all jacked up. I had you out here like, wait up here, you know about colon. So I've been a customer for a lot of years, and I'm glad you came on. And I wanted to talk about this lash thing. And I'm like, listen, people, the listening audience too. I called her on the phone. I'm like, I know you're busy. I know this is the time that you are usually with patients or what is it, clients? It's clients in that realm. So being a client in that realm, I'm like, can you squeeze us a little bit of your time to talk about? Thank you. I so appreciate it. Talk about these eyelashes and this. I don't know if it's like a trend or what's happening. So I want you guys to give it up for Nicole Cosby. Give her a warm shop talk welcome.
Yay! So funny.
Thank you, ladies and gents. Thank you, ladies and gents. So we just got to talk about these lashes because this is what I'm seeing. Like, I feel like it's the Muppets. What are we doing here? Like, what's really happening?
I don't know. They're like one size fit all, I guess. I don't know, girl. It's
It's
a mess.
like keep a hydrant. What is happening? Okay, now you started with saying a one size fit all. My first question was, is there a one size fit all?
It shouldn't be. They should be customized to your natural lashes. They're supposed to enhance, not take away.
Mm.
So, and I think in the lash artist's mind, they think bigger. The bigger the lash or the longer the lash, the better. And it's like,
Okay.
first you're causing so much damage to your natural eyelashes, but it's just too much. It's bad. It's bad.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes, Mrs. President, here at Shop Talk, we like to edutain. And seeing that you're in the industry, can you give us a little history? And what are lashes really for? Do you know?
To keep the outside elements from your eyeballs.
Uh-huh. So
They're filters.
right. So the longer lashes that was, brought back way back before our time, they were meant for what?
Are you quizzing me?
We're not gonna quiz you because here's the thing. When we are taught it professionally. He's
Right.
using it after 5 o'clock. Okay,
No,
that's where he's going.
No,
But
that's
before he get into all of that, let's stay right here real quick for the educational part of
uh-huh.
it.
they're filters. Hair all over our body is a filtering mechanism. So
Like I'm like, and there he goes. Now tell me this. Is there a particular type of glue or can we use just regular hair glue with doing the lashes since it's hair?
no. There's a special type of eyelash adhesive. We don't call it glue.
Okay.
Adhesive specifically for eyelash extensions. And I probably shouldn't say this, but it is very similar to Gorilla Glue. If you read the ingredients, it's the same. So
Oh,
yeah, it's two main ingredients, and I can't pronounce them, and I can't think of it right off the top of my head. But there's two main ingredients in eyelash extension glue or adhesive.
okay.
So yeah.
Wow, Gorilla Glue. Boy, listen, I broke a heel. I put that Gorilla Glue on there. I think it's
Yeah, remember the girl that glued her oh, she was looking for
yes, her hair. She thought it was gorilla snot. For the people that don't know, it's an actual.
Yeah, I wish she had called me. I could have got it off for her.
You could have got it off.
Yeah, it's oil. Oil breaks down that adhesive. So
I remember that's how we used to take out extensions in the hair.
oil, yeah.
Oil sheen. Spray that oil
Same
sheen,
thing.
just slide on out. Okay, that's making sense. Now the thicker lash. Do you know why? Did you ever have customers who wanted the thicker, longer lash?
Because I think in their mind it's gonna give them that. It's gonna give
Them up look. Okay.
yeah, it's gonna, but really, if you go shorter, it'll give you more fullness. If you take a shorter lash and put them on correctly, it'll give you that full look versus long and thick.
Okay.
Because the longer you go, they're going to start looking like spider legs. But if you go short, it's going to give you that full look that you're looking for.
Okay, so my objective with lashes is to look natural. Like it's you were born that way.
And that's how they
Where
should be.
where there's people who feel like, well, they already know they're fake, so I'm going all out.
Hmm.
Just like with weave, and it's like, to me, when I see hair extensions, weave, what we commonly know it as, it's more so of, well, they know it's weave, but honey, your edges should not be like sticking out. Like they should not know the actual length of your hair. It should all blend. So that's my thoughts. Now
It's
with
supposed to
lash,
enhance. It's
yes,
enhancement.
I don't think they know what enhancement mean, and I'm not saying everybody, but
Right. I think they think more is better. And that's not necessarily the case.
let's see. Most of the things that we do for men. Women are going to be upset, but it's the truth. You're looking for that attention. Or if you like women, maybe it's a whole new world now, but usually
Right.
it's the men. So let's go to the male and ask him if he likes it. I want to know. Nate the Agitator, what's
You ain't
happening?
hear that. Nope.
Nope. Don't like it.
Like it?
No. No. Most men are, and I mean, they could tell me if I'm wrong, but most men are really attracted to natural. The more natural you are, the more serious attention you get. I mean, just look
Right.
amongst your friend group. A natural woman always seems to have a man, a serious relationship. This, that, and the- you know, men are good with playing with toys. They'll play with it, but
So the natural, that's your thing.
my thing, and I think it's a lot of other people's thing too. A lot of guys, just like with the BBLs and everything, no, just natural.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What?
You don't want to be able to say, "Oh, you got who did your eyelashes?" You want them to kind of like, "Are those yours?" Or
Yeah. When you blink and I get that, and my head flutters, I'm good.
Yeah, you're not interested with the wind, the church fan lashes.
Unless we're in church, those hot ones, girl, just look at me in my eyes.
It's a nut.
Church with no AC.
Right. Just be like, just look left and right.
Okay.
How often should you, is it called shampoo your eyelashes, or what are we doing to care for them?
How often do you wash your face? How often do you brush your teeth? How often do you daily.
Daily?
Daily.
Okay.
Because oil, once again, oil is what breaks down the adhesive, the glue.
Okay.
And our body naturally secretes oil.
Mm-hmm.
We can't turn it off. So if you just have your natural secretions just sitting there on top of the lash, then they're going to come off prematurely. So it's imperative. I tell all my clients during the consultation, it's imperative that you clean these things daily. Do they clean them daily all the time? No. But you have to you have to clean them. You have to clean them.
I would think that if you cleaned them every single day, they would probably slide off.
No, because once again, the glue is a serious glue. It's a serious adhesive. And what breaks that adhesive down is oil. So to keep the oil to a minimum, you have to clean them.
So should I clean them with just water or soap and water? Like I would wash my face.
There's special cleanser for eyelash extensions. It has to be oil free. But a lot of times I tell my clients, just when you're in the shower, just put some water on them, just rinse them, do a power rinse. Just, you have to get it off. Once again, lashes are filters. So it's catching the outside elements, the dust particles and all that.
Okay, so the extensions are doing the same thing that our normal lashes are doing.
Yeah.
Instead of look, and not just beautifying us.
Right. They serve a purpose.
Okay.
Just like the nose hair. is catching, outside particles and debris and all of that, so you blow your nose, you get all that stuff out. But same thing with the lashes. It's a filtering mechanism. So you have to keep it clean, keep them healthy to prevent eye infections or whatever, especially when we get older, you end up with dry eye and all kind of stuff. So, it's imperative that you keep them clean. You have to keep them clean.
I got like a million questions, all like do. My head is just spinning around. Like,
Yeah, you got to keep them clean. You have to.
so the particular glue, like people like me who can't take things in their eye, when I'm pulling them off, I'm pulling my lashes as well, my natural lashes.
But why are you?
A nervous condition. Let's say a nervous condition.
Okay, a lot of people have that. I mean, but normally, if the lash extensions are done correctly, you shouldn't feel them. The way you feel right now with nothing on is the way you should feel with eyelash extensions. They shouldn't burn. They shouldn't irritate you. You shouldn't even feel them. A lot of my clients, they forget they have them on, and then they feel somebody staring at them. And it's like, oh, it's the lashes. They looking at the lashes. That's what it is, because they're supposed to look natural. And they're trying to figure out, are those hers? Is that mascara? Is it a strip? But yeah.
I had a strip one time. Good friend of mine. Shout out to you, Big Vern Girly. I'm out at the Elks. It was a biker event. Well, I'm hot, and I decided I'm going to put me some lashes on. I'll put some lashes on. I did the cheap way. I think it was like $10 or something to strip. Well, I'm with my girls. Nobody said a thing. I wiped my eye, forgot all about it. These lashes was like up here or somewhere. They didn't say a single word.
Look, those weren't your friends, Mel. Those weren't your friends.
Vern was like, Mel, come here. I was like, honey, he going like this. And I'm like, it was so funny. He was like, yeah, you got a lash up there. I said, what? So I'm peeling off the whole lashes up almost sideways of my forehead, on the right side of my forehead. I was like, now see, I didn't try these strip lashes. I just peeled the rest of them off and just sat on the table.
Okay, and I don't even know how to put strip lashes on. I'm gonna have to learn how to do that. But yeah,
it's so easy, because I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I had them on before a while back, but of course in the car, when you're done, you just like boom. I had them on the dashboard. Because it usually
on your head, like
like they doing. It usually takes a while when you get the individuals. Now, what's the time frame for ballpark the individual lashes? If I have to make extensions, I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. Me personally, I don't have an off button. So if I can isolate a lash, I'm putting an extension on it. So, and everybody's different, but technically I usually like to spend an hour per eye. So you're there about 2 hours, maybe. Depends. We might get caught up in conversation or whatever, But once I lay you down, get you cleaned up and taped up, I'm usually an hour on each eye.
Okay.
All right. The feels are usually about an hour, hour and a half. It just depends.
The feel. So you go back in to get a feel?
You technically, and everybody's different. It depends on your availability, your shedding pattern, but anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, you should come back in and have them replenished, because we shed. You shed your natural lash, and you should have a brand new healthy lash coming in behind that one. So as you shed the extensions, you come back in and fill in the gaps, per se.
That makes sense, because if it's attached, if it's an extension and then your regular lash goes as well.
Because it should be, say this is your natural lash, this is the extension, it's 1-to-1. So as you shed that natural lash, you get a brand new one coming in.
So is that why it's so expensive? One lash to one.
Yeah.
Now, for the fellas out here who don't know how much it costs, Normally, can you give me a range when you are getting your lashes professionally done? What's the price range?
My price range for a classic eyelash extension service is $200. That's the get started initial set, full set is 200.
Okay, that's the start. Now,
Mhm.
how important is a consultation with you?
Very important. I don't touch anyone that comes through my door without a consultation because I want you to understand the process. I want you to understand the importance of keeping them clean. I want you to understand the importance if you have issue with them because some people have issues. Some people can't wear them. I
Mhm.
want you to know what the signs are and to definitely let me know if you have an issue so we can handle it, because some people are allergic to the adhesive. Some people are allergic to the lash itself because they're synthetic, they're plastic.
Okay.
So, I want my clients to understand, you know, how important it is if you do have an issue to, let me know so we can handle it. Because you only get two set of eyes, there's
Say
no
that.
coming
You
back.
don't need it messed
So
up.
yeah.
I've seen where lashes had lice on it. The little white bugs. I
Um,
have, which is gross. But and I'm wondering that don't tickle. Like, how do you not feel bugs crawling on your lash?
we naturally have mites. That's a
Mhm.
natural thing. You know what I'm saying? But
I.e., dust mites. You guys may be more familiar with dust mites here and that, but
yeah.
yes, we do. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, that's why it's important to keep them clean. Because eventually, if you don't, hopefully not, but eventually you probably will end up with alopecia of the eyelashes, and then you have to wear a strip. It's
Oh,
a,
because
it's
you
a
have nothing
lot.
to attach it to.
Hmm? I'm
Because you have
sorry.
nothing to attach it to, so you would need to wear a strip. Just
Right, right.
see, that's what I would think that over time, especially with using hair glue, hair adhesive. Thank you.
And hair adhesive. It's adhesive. No, but
Using hair adhesive on the lashes. I would think that like the black people that know about extensions and hair weave, especially back in the 90s, you see that strip and the hair adhesive would be like a rubber
mhm.
almost,
And it's
once
heavy.
yes, very heavy. So that's not a good thing to fit because some people feel like, well, it's on my hair. This is hair.
But you ain't got no edges now
Ooh,
from
ooh.
the weave glue. So why would you use that weave adhesive and put it on your delicate eyelash? Your eyelash is delicate. So it's heavy, it's weighing it down. Then here comes the damage. So it's no different than our sisters that have no edges due to that the weave adhesive with the red cap, with the red top. The
Yeah,
black
yeah, little
bottle,
red
the
top.
black bottle with the red tip on it. No, it's just too heavy. It's just too much.
Okay. I'm telling you, I got a whole bunch coming and spinning, and it's
Okay,
like,
come on,
this
bring
is
it,
not
man.
right. They all know it's straight up live. We don't have no questions. Like, here, we didn't submit questions. Nothing. It's just like, let's shop talk.
Right.
Now, when you see people who begin getting alopecia, bald spots for the layperson on their eye, and you're like, oh, that's a big space there. No extension obviously cannot be put on there because there is no hair.
Correct.
What would you recommend in that case?
It, you could do a volume lash, which basically is anywhere from 2 to 10 lashes you can pick up to fill in that space. But once again, you kind of want to lay off of them for a while to see if you can get that
To grow
lash
back?
line back healthy again. I would, me personally, I would recommend just kind of take a break from the lashes and let's see if we can get you back healthy. Go take some prenatal vitamins or oh God, I can't think of the other hair vitamins that people take. But yeah, I would
So
recommend,
many out there.
yeah, lay off of them and just see if we can get the growing pattern to come back again. Or I mean, wear a strip. But
Okay.
you definitely cannot keep putting those big, thick, long, heavy extensions on because it's not good. They look awful and they're not healthy.
So when I come in for a consultation, I'm walking through the
Mhm.
door. Hi, how are you? Are you able to give me some lashes today? How does that work?
I would first have you fill out paperwork, make sure you're not allergic to anything, and then I would take a look at you and go from there. Because there's based on your natural lash, I would never say if your natural lashes, and they're all different lengths and they're
Mhm.
all different diameters. So I would never say if your natural lash is 6 millimeters. I wouldn't put a 14 millimeter lash on you because I mean it's just too heavy, it's damaging. So I mean I would have to evaluate your natural lashes and then go from there. But you
Okay.
would never, I just, and I tell them, if you're looking for the snuffleupagus lashes, I'm not your girl. I'm not your girl. You can go anywhere. I'm just not that person. I'm not gonna have you walking out of here looking like that. So
Okay. Now, I'm glad you brought that up because there are people who say just pay me the money, and then
no,
there are the Nicoles that say when you walk out, I'm there. I'm walking with you
right.
because they're representing you who did your lashes.
Look, even if they don't share, even if they don't share, but yeah, no, I would never ever just put what they want. If they want that look, I tell them I'm not that person.
Okay, so after the consultation and you're getting ready to do the lashes, and I'm adamant, well, I want the real, real long ones, you'll say no.
No.
Good for you.
Well, you're gonna tell me that before I even put you on the table, and I'm gonna tell you no before I even put you on the table.
Okay.
I don't do that. That's not what I do. And I show you the lashes that I'm gonna use on you. I give you a demonstration how the process works. I tell you, okay, once I get you on the table, I'm gonna get you cleaned up because you have to clean your canvas. I can't
Mhm.
put lashes on a dirty canvas. So I get you cleaned up, I get you taped up, and then I want you to go to sleep or take a mental trip because I'm not going to talk to you while I'm putting lashes on you. There's no way. You can't hit a moving target.
Okay.
So once I get you cleaned up, Mel, you can't talk to the whole service, Mel. It's like, okay.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah.
so funny because I was sitting there thinking, and then I'm moving all like, come on, hyper, stay still.
Yeah. And then the phone's ringing. Who's this calling? And it's like, oh my God. No. Shut it down. This is your woosah time. Go take a mental trip. Just, relax and let me go to work. But yeah,
Listen,
it's important. It's important. They talk to the whole service. Look, Mel, they talk to the whole service and the eyebrow, one eyebrow is up here. It's like, but you didn't talk to the whole service. Well, I mean, what?
wait a minute, hold on. Look, I remember the last time I was like, "Oh, I got to take this call."
It's like and I want to tell people just shut the phone off. You can't answer the phone because your eyes is taped shut. And then I got these sharp instruments, and you want me to look to see who's calling. Hell, I don't know. I gotta refocus. No,
You
I
do have
can't.
those glasses and everything with the
Yeah,
oh
I'm in
man.
the zone. I'm in the zone, because just turn it off. Just take a mental trip, relax,
And
get your
enjoy the
nap
service.
in. Yeah,
Now I
enjoy it.
noticed looking around, I have to say your environment is very calming.
Thank you.
I mean, very, very calming and very nice and clean.
Thank
There are other things that you do. You do top to bottom.
Yeah. I do colon hydrotherapy. Colon
Colon
hydrotherapy.
hydrotherapy. Okay.
Come
Nate,
on
did
in, Nate.
you where you at? Hold on, I'm just trying to get you.
He hiding in the corner.
I think you have to unmute yourself. You muted over there.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. Hey, I'm trying to figure out how that's done, but I'm kind of scared. But do you got a vacuum?
He's talking about the colon hydrotherapy.
Right. That says screams vacuum to me. You
No,
ain't vacuuming?
no,
Oh.
no.
You ain't getting up in there trying to massage,
Nope.
are you?
Nope.
Okay. Hmm.
You do
Okay,
everything
tell us.
yourself.
Tell us how that works.
It's similar to an enema. It's
So
a high power.
is it like a colonic?
Yeah, that's exactly
Okay.
what it is. Colonics, they call it colonics, colon hydrotherapy, colon irrigation. It's all the same. But it's a colon cleanse. It's a detox.
Okay, so do you need a consultation for that?
Yeah, I do consultations for everything. Because I want you to understand what it is. I want you to understand the process.
Okay, let me
So,
ask you the real question I got.
okay.
As the person doing it, as
Mhm.
the professional. Like, how does that work? Do you have a mask on, or like the smell? I didn't smell it in your, in your.
No. The way the machine is set up, there's a fan, an exhaust fan, so it pulls all that smell out. So you don't smell anything.
Okay, as the patient, if I was the, there I go, that nurse
That's
said,
all right. That's
as
okay.
the client,
That's okay.
am I gonna smell it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay,
Mm-mm.
all
Mm-mm.
right,
I mean, I can't have my whole facility smelling like.
yeah.
So
I'm
no,
trying-
there's no smell.
the slow class question. I'm trying to picture it. Now, can I keep my boxers off or do I have to relax my muscles?
You have to you take your undress from the waist down,
And I have to relax my muscles?
and you relax your muscles.
No,
Yeah.
I'm good. Good. I'll keep all this stuff in compact.
No, you don't want to do that, Nate. You want to get all them little Debbies out of you and the chitlins and the.
I live off. I have a delicate ecosystem of hot grease and sugar, so it'll be all right.
No, you don't want to walk around with all them toxins. That's what's making us sick. Real talk.
So if I come to
gotta
see
get-
you, will you hug me? Because
Yeah,
I'll be like,
I am a hugger.
oh,
Everybody
it's
gets a hug.
morning. We're
No.
gonna
But you
Yes.
do everything yourself.
Oh well, I ain't got to. No, I can't do it myself because
Yes, you can. If you can wipe, you can do this.
Okay, he's a mess. Now, okay, I'm trying to understand this. Just walk in and say, "Hi, how are you? I would like a colonic." Is there a certain amount of, like, how often should this be done for a healthy colon?
Everyone is different. If you're having issues, obviously you want to do it more often. But once again, I do a consultation. You fill out the paperwork. We talk about your diet, you know, if you're constipated, if you have IBS, IBS-D, IBS-C, you know,
Irritable bowel syndrome. Go ahead.
irritable bowel syndrome. And
Okay.
you know what? Go ahead.
Ask you this. So, say you come in, you have the consultation, and the day you come in, you see someone who have external hemorrhoids. would you be able to do that? Let me edutain the people for a quick second. There are two types of hemorrhoids, and you have the internal and you have the external.
Mhm.
So if you have, and you won't know, the only way you'll know if you meet resistance, but let's go back to her. For the internal, the external, you can actually see, feel,
Mhm.
palpate. So if someone has external hemorrhoids, is the tube unable to go past it? Is it a thick tube or?
No, it's actually the size of a number 2 pencil.
Okay.
So, I mean, if they're inflamed, I
Mhm.
honestly would say let's wait until
They go down.
they calm down.
Mhm.
But yeah, the tube, actually I have I'll show you what the tube looks like.
Awesome.
And you're gonna know what this is too, Mel. But we just put a little lube on the tip of the tube and it's inserted like
People get to see Nate's face. But
This is
okay. 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 A suction tube.
you're only inserting that
That
much into your rectum. And we lube it. Look at Nate. Look at it, Nate. Look at it.
and,
But
and
yeah.
so
And
is,
then
go ahead.
this tube is connected to the machine and warm filtered water comes through. And the warm filtered water goes into your colon and it's just like a shower for your
Inside.
colon. So if you're constipated, the warm water breaks down the hard, stiff poop and flushes it out. That's all it is. It's a shower for your colon.
Okay. What's the base rate?
What's the what?
The base rate. Be like, oh girl, you stopped up. We're gonna charge you another 200.
No. 250. No. 85. For one, it's 85, but I do have a special. You pay for 2 up front and you get 1 free. So
Nate, you down? Uh-oh, where you go? Wait.
he done left the building.
I'm very uncomfortable. No, but that looks like the tooth thing.
It's the suction. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's
What-
exactly what it is.
What type of pressure can you put up there? Because I'm gonna have some strong residue. So I mean, you got to turn up the horsepower. If I let that
Nate, when I tell you, you control the entire machine. You control the pressure of the water. You control the temperature of the water. If you want to stop the service, you can shut the whole machine down and just stop.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
Can we go live? Can y'all talk
Hey,
go live?
Yeah, if they pay for it, Shop Talk, send your money in and watch Nate.
I got you, Nate. I got you. And when I tell you, I mean,
I'm gonna need some more horsepower.
people just can't get past. Oh, you got to stick up me in your butt.
Turbo.
But
What were you saying, Nicole?
I said most people just can't get past that. You got to insert something in your rectum, But it's and it may sound weird, but it's actually a relaxing service because you're in there by yourself. You just kind of loose off. And you feel great when it's when you're finished. You feel great. Your skin is glowing. You're almost like on a natural high. Almost. It's awesome.
I'm kind of chuffed. You know what I mean?
Is his stomach gonna be flat?
Right. Well, see, yeah, I'm kind of chuffed.
Yeah. And you know what? I do have my clients get on if they want to. You could get on the scale before, and you get on the scale when you finish with the service. And a lot of people that you'd be surprised.
I'm kind of chuffed, which is chubby buff.
That's
so
all
I might not be able to reach around to.
Can you wipe, Nate? Can you wipe?
No, not really.
I know your wife is angry at you when it's time to do laundry.
I have a bidet. That's what
you
the
buy
bidet is.
Tony's every week, huh? Throw them away.
Or when it's get bad after Taco Tuesday, I just take off the socks. Just take off the socks.
No, but no, it's an amazing service, and it's needed because we should move our bowels. If you eat 3 meals a day, you should be moving your bowels 3 times a day.
I do it payday once every 2 weeks.
That's awful. That's
Mm.
awful. We should at least go 1 good time a day. At least 1 good time a day. And the majority of my clients are males.
I need a reference sheet, please.
Everything is on my website. You can go on my website. The information is on there.
That is going to be so awesome. Look how many people you're going to help, Nate, by seeing you.
Yay!
Let me say this for the people.
Yay!
We'll go here from upper chest up.
No nipples.
That's what we'll show. So you won't see all the extras.
No, you won't. And you're covered up. You're covered up. So
I think that is an awesome thing. That's what's up. That is what
we're gonna do this, Nate.
Yay!
Make sure you do clips of I'm on my way and walk it in so then we can splice it. And I'll be up there on the outside letting the people know you can't smell nothing in the back.
Right. No, you can.
I'm just letting the guys know. Ain't no jokes. I don't want to hear no jokes.
No, it's all good.
I'm gonna come out and be like, "Oh, Boomer, Damon, you guys look fabulous."
No, you gonna say, "Man, that was the best poop I ever had in my life."
Hey, I've questioned my man. I mean, this forum is nothing sometimes. I'm telling you, I mess with the best.
Well, your poop should be like anacondas. It shouldn't be like rabbit turds.
Oh,
Can I say that?
It is. It's more like full snakes.
Well, that's good. That's good. But you shouldn't have them like that every day.
No.
Every single day.
But hey, I'm not. The vein don't come out every time anymore. I'm not. I got a little more smooth with it. But I mean, after this, if I can sit there and just say, hey, bloop, 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 it would be a win.
And your poop shouldn't smell anyway. It shouldn't smell like, oh my God.
You're taking the joy out of a fart. Come on now, don't fart for no reason.
It should. I mean, it has an odor because you're releasing the.
Listen, if this is going to take away,
right, but it shouldn't smell like, oh my, it shouldn't linger.
Hey, I have to recant if this is going to take the joy I get for drying people's eyeballs out when I let one out. The joy you get from like, oh my God, who was that?
That's a man thing.
But is this going to take away that joy from me? Because I really enjoy lighting them up.
We try to keep you healthy, Nate. That's all. That's all it is.
They try to take people out.
Keep my folks healthy. You got to get rid of that stuff. And plus, the food that they're feeding us now is all bad.
I get you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna suck up and do it.
Yay! We'll do the consultation part. We'll do the consultation live. I'm so excited. That is exciting.
Look, when we doing this?
Yeah.
Y'all tell me.
Okay. All
Nate
right,
set it up live on the internet.
No, it'll be good. It'll be good.
I think it is amazing.
Yeah.
That is going to be so amazing, and you are so brave. So, yay.
No, you don't have to be brave. I mean, it's life.
Yeah. I gotta be brave. It's a brave thing.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I would be like, okay, wait, all right, hold on, wait. But like you said, it's like an enema.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to say this because some people I got some texts was like, oh my gosh, hemorrhoids. It'll be familiar to females normally. And the reason that is because when we give birth, we'll strain, and that's from straining. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to mix you up when I start talking about like aneurysms and stuff like that, because it's at the other end. Mm-hmm. And you pop it. And let me say this since I'm here, with the hemorrhoids, like I'm a hemorrhoid specialist, right? if they pop, if you are having hard stool and you're straining and it pop, you'll see bright red blood. Mm-hmm. Now, if it continues, then please follow up with your primary care physician. Okay, the bright red, not dark or anything like that, coffee grounds. No, see somebody right now. But before we get that far into it, you want to make sure that you're able to have a nice bowel movement. And you guys saw the suction tube that's there. There's people that are probably like what he said. It's called a yanker because it's up top.
That's exactly what it is.
So
But you're only putting about an inch and a half in.
Yeah, okay. Put that,
okay, you already know it.
put that, hey, put that
When
gun
you see
down.
it, don't spaz out. I don't want the people that are viewing it or the listening audience to think like, wait, that's a yanker. That thing go up your butt too. Don't think that, hey, this goes up my butt. It's all clean.
Right.
No.
Everything is sterile. Comes in a, everything is sterile and clean. One-time use.
So yes, one-time use.
Mhm.
So it's just like an enema.
Mhm.
And you probably had some people use the little, looks like bar soap. That's what we used to use back in the day.
Right.
You get down. Oh, hey, we're like,
Right.
baby blocked up. Okay, pop this in. Just keep going. This is an adult thing. And I am so happy, Nate. Thank you so much for doing that. For the Shop Talk viewers, they'll be able to say, hey, he's brave. He did it.
Yay. And
We're
when
saving lives, man. We're trying to save
Yes.
lives.
Definitely saving lives. I want to ask you this real quick because I do know you do the Brazilian waxes. Do you do?
No.
You don't do that anymore? What did
I've
you do?
never
You
done
did waxing.
Brazilian.
I seen
Hey.
waxing.
I do eyebrow waxing.
You don't do the arms?
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
I do. Look, I do everything but Brazilian and bikini waxes.
Okay.
Yeah, from the belly button up.
Okay. Now, is
And
there?
I'm selling real estate too now, Mel. I'm doing
You
real
have
estate
what?
too. I'm doing
Oh,
real
you're doing
estate now.
all.
Too.
You're gonna have to definitely shop
I
talk
got
on me.
I got to get it.
Okay. Is there a special certification that one must have for the Brazilian wax or the bikini waxes?
I mean, no, you learn. Well, if you're lucky enough, you learn all that in esthetician school.
Okay.
But if not, I mean, you take outside classes. There's people around that offer
you just
classes
letting the
for
area
Brazilian.
you
Say
just
that
let
again?
their area do their thing.
Yeah.
Like you don't want it
Find
wasted.
your niche.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, no, I've done it. No, I don't do it. I don't do it at all. I've done it once and I was like, no, this ain't my thing.
Okay. I'm shocked that it's the recipients thing.
Oh, it's a big business now. It's a big business.
That is so weird because never mind. Let me go ahead. Look, I'm about to go over there and Nate going back with the eyelashes. With he calls them go ahead, say it.
they are semen catchers. That's why prostitutes invented
Okay, yeah.
keep semen out of their
Well, I mean, the ones that they wear now are probably like semen catchers, but
back in the 1700s when they were invented, it was because of the ladies of the evening's eyes were burning. So they got those. And
they must have had thin lashes. They had thin lashes.
Yeah,
right.
long lashes were CCs.
Now, what I will do is say this. Those are the views of Nate the Agitator and not the views of Shop Talk with Mel, because he actually gave you a date and we'll give you that. Your girl gonna give you the accuracy of it. So we got to be careful with that part of it.
Gotcha.
Let's see here. Erica L. Forney said, right, and I agree with Nicole, not my thing. Okay. So it's not her thing either as far as the Brazilian wax. And all that stuff.
I don't want no kid. I need that Angela Davis afro down there. Woof.
And see, that's where I was going because I would be questioning somebody. So I'm like, ooh. I would be thinking more. I'm like, are they a pedophile? Like, why do you want that? That's weird to me, but that's just me.
Right, I'm with you, man.
Like doctors that go into being a OB-GYN. I mean,
no, that's fine. But I'm talking about for a guy
to want score
for her to get a Brazilian.
Okay.
Yeah, having
that's where I'm going.
Okay.
Down there is not a good look. Not for an adult.
Yeah, see, some people feel like it prevents smell. you know.
Well, it's a filter.
Well, hey, it can hold my high karate. I want to make it nice down there for you, girl.
Yeah.
I care. Because I care.
You gonna spray it because you care.
'Cause I care.
A hot mess. Thank you so much, Nicole Cosby, for coming
Thank
on
you.
Shop Talk with Mel and giving us what we need. Let me ask you this one more.
Mhm.
How should you shampoo your eyelashes? Like, how are we cleaning them?
Make sure it's an oil-free shampoo cleanser. You can use baby shampoo. Just as long as it's oil-free. I sell it. You can find it on Amazon, eyelash extension shampoo, but it has to be oil-free.
Okay, and how long have you been doing this?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
Since 2000 and maybe 10 or 11. 2010,
Okay.
11. It's been a
Okay,
minute.
so almost 15 years.
Yeah, man. Long time.
So the address is California. Is it what is it?
That my cell phone number is California, but I'm here. I'm here in Youngstown.
What's the address?
15 Stadium Drive, Boardman, Ohio. I'm right across the street from the new Boardman Fire Station,
Okay.
Brown Stadium.
See, so she's in our area, and we're gonna take Nate to go get cleansed. I'm so excited he agreed to it. I know how it's gonna go, but he agreed to it.
Yay.
So make sure you guys check out You Deserve It. And for an appointment or consultation, call 619-846-9360. Again, 619-846-9360.
And
you
all the information mail is on my website at you deserve it.net.
Yes, you deserve
You
it.
have merch?
Would you
Excuse
say?
me?
You have merch like t-shirts and hats?
No,
I'm
I
collecting.
don't. I don't.
I'm getting my living billboard name on.
You deserve it. They go like, oh, that's Nate the Agitator. He didn't get agitated.
So
I
we
got
doing
violated.
this live, right, Nate?
Huh?
We doing this live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yellow hat.
Hey, hold on. Tell the DJ they can't start playing It's Raining Men. They can't play that.
No.
It is not a gay thing at all. It is a healthy.
I want to walk in with the robe.
He don't want that play. That's what we gonna play in the background. Put that on.
And then when I come out, it's raining, man.
No. You're gonna be like, wow, it wasn't that bad. And most people overthink it. Every time when they finish with the service, I say, now did you overthink this? And they say,
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, it's worse than a
bad
court
at all.
case. I'm overthinking it now. It's worse than a court
Yeah,
case.
don't overthink it. It's not that.
Okay.
Okay. How long does it usually take? Or they control that too? Don't they got to get out the room?
You're on the table 45 minutes. Not longer than 45 minutes. And once again, if you feel like you want to stop the service, you can shut the machine down. It's over. But you have total control, Nate.
Okay.
You're in there by yourself. But if you need me, I have like a doorbell on the shelf to where if you need assistance or whatever, I'm there.
You better have a
it's
curtain
not
up.
like something you got to figure out.
I'll splatter them walls. You better have a curtain up. This is a lot of residue.
I got you. I got you.
All
I
right.
got you.
Not responsible for any stains or lessons. No.
Look, I've been there. I got you.
All right. 15 Stadium Drive, Boardman, Ohio. Make sure you guys check it out. I don't know the exact zip code at the time, but I'm sure we'll get it. It is You Deserve It. For appointments, 619-846-9360. Again, 619-846-9360. I am so excited that you came on.
Thank you
And
for
I'm
having
looking at
me.
the chat. I'm looking in the chat. Okay, your content is essential. It truly is. Nate is volunteering to go on behalf of Shop Talk with Mel. I love it because he can do it. And then you tell me about it. And then we'll go from there. The bravery. Again, if you live in the area, the address, it is You Deserve It, 15 Stadium Drive, Boardman, Ohio. And for the website, it is the letter U, deserveit.net.
Right.
Check out Nicole Cosby. That's your
And
girl.
there's actually, not to cut you off, Mel, but there's a picture of the machine on the website. There's a list of contraindications. Everything is there. So just go to the website. You could book on the website. Everything is there. All the information.
All right, Nicole, we're going to get with you on a good appointment date to see when to come in because we
Okay.
already know this clown. Who knows? Customers might come in and they'll be like, oh, what a high response. So we'll check it out. And Nate, if you're in the area, just stop by. What are your hours?
Come by. Check it
What
out.
are your hours?
I'm by appointment only. So, but normally I'm there from pretty much every day from 10 on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And knowing how professional she is, it's best to go ahead and call because her door is locked. I can say that. When she's in there, and I did get my lashes. It was me. That was me. I got to look. I can't stop moving anyway. So I am that customer, the moving, talking customer. That's
Yeah,
supposed
Mel,
to
you're a challenge. I'm like, wait a minute.
okay, cute. But I'm telling you, it's so hard to sit still for that long. I was
No.
like, oh my goodness, is something happening?
Right. You don't know how to relax, Mel. You gotta learn how to relax.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Nate is practicing. Nate's over there moving his mouth, saying, relax his muscles.
That's a shirt. Relax your muscles.
That's your next shirt.
Relax.
Oh,
You'll be fine, Nate. You will be fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna learn how to relax. Somebody told me I needed to. Actually, an instructor told me I need to take yoga.
You know what?
That's what she told me. I got offended.
Don't get offended.
Let me tell you why I got offended. Because she up here looking like a brisket, and she gonna tell me a brisket with a biscuit. Go tell me I need yoga. I said the nerve.
No, just
it was for relaxing.
Calm down. Just take it in.
I don't know. It ain't in me.
I know. It's there.
I'm gonna try. I'll try.
It's there.
You said 45 minutes. I think I could do 45 minutes. Put some music on. Oh, I don't know if I can sit still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
You can be there on your phone, whatever. It's.
I could read a book.
But you know what? You probably won't even. The first time you probably wouldn't even do that because there's a there's a tube connected to the machine that you act. Go away, Nate. Go away, Nate.
Go ahead. It's a tube.
Yeah, there's a tube that you actually see everything that's coming out. And I tell my clients, look at it, because you might see something in that tube that you ate 2 weeks ago. So I want you to look at it. I want you to see what's coming out of you. So the first time you're on the machine, you may not even want to be on the phone. You might be intrigued in what's coming out of that.
Well, that corn gonna come out. It's gonna come out the way it went in.
Yep. So, but it's funny.
All right. Well, thank you again. Is there anything that you would like to tell the shop talkers?
Come get your lashes done. Come get your eyebrows done. Come get your colon hydrotherapy done. If you're looking to sell or buy a house, call me.
Get in there first. Get in there.
I'm with Liberty Home Services and Real Estate. Come check me out.
Got it all.
And they got a lot of programs out there too, so get in touch.
Oh,
A lot of
they do.
programs.
We gonna have to talk about that.
Well,
Yeah, we'll talk about that later after we get
yeah,
Nate,
but there's a lot of programs out there, so
because we all about the programs, and there
yeah,
might be
a
people
lot
in
of free money out there. So
You know what? That's good. You're gonna have to come back, and we're gonna have to talk about it, because even if you're not in this area, maybe because I have listeners all over the world. Check your
Mhm.
area to see if there's some programs out there. We can get it going. All right, that is Nicole Cosby. YouDeserveIt.net. Visit the website.
Yeah,
The letter U, deserveit.net. And if you are that person that feel like I don't feel like navigating the website or the
it's
internet,
simple. It's simple.
yes, and you can call in
Mhm.
619-846-9360. She is by appointment only. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Nicole.
Mel. Thanks for having
So
me.
appreciate you.
All right, waiting on you, Nate.
Ugh.
Look at him. That face.
I'm gonna be watching and be like, "Oh, there's my ring."
Yeah, what you say? Here's my
Be watching this stuff come out. Be like,
How's
"Oh,
everything?
there's my ring." Ugh.
All right, Nate, let's jump into this real quick.
Okay.
These food stamps. Why are people going nuts with the food stamps? Like, I mean, really angry, threatening to steal. Like,
Hey, Walmart is closing their doors and have a order service only. Come up, we'll send it to you, or you can pick it up. Some places they're scared and they're shutting their doors because I mean,
can we make it make some sense by here's my thing.
we can't.
So if I don't get food stamps,
Right.
and for this month, I'm putting myself in your shoes.
Hmm.
All right, boom, they cut the food stamps off, and I say I'm going to go in there and I'm just going to steal the stuff and put it in there since I don't have these food stamps. Then somebody's going to get arrested. Then I'm going to call Nate the agitator and hope he's not getting his colonic done during I need bailed out, dude. What do you mean? And I
No,
gotta wait 45 minutes for you to get out of getting yourself healed and cleaned in order for you to get me out of jail because of a decision that I chose to make
that's it.
because I didn't get donated to this month.
Well, that's it. I mean, there's a whole type of person that's behind that. Mel, you wouldn't say, "Oh man, I'm not getting this week, so I'm just going to go steal it." That doesn't come in your type of person's psyche. We're used to getting up and working and used to earning it. But it's just like, remember how we used to remember everybody's phone number? You knew them by heart. Oh, I'm calling Craig.
Yeah.
But we're not using that muscle, so we lost it. I don't know my mama's phone number now. You know what I mean? But if they kept receiving and coming free and easy, you forget how to wobble without it. So they're coming from a place that I don't know. So I'm trying to speak on it and trying to think in that space.
Okay.
None of them said, "Hey, well, I know I got to go. McDonald's is hiring, or I have to do something else." No, they just jumped to that. And you said the perfect word. Well, I'm going to decide to do that. So if you decided to do that, don't call me. Yeah, don't call me. That was your choice. You know how I am with choice. You chose that.
Okay. I want to put this information out there. We don't have to worry about it here in Ohio because Uncle DeWine signed. He did that about 2-3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and said, no, this is not going to happen. Versus some other places. We know PA started. They did it then. But can I speak candid for a second?
Sure, why not?
Did I ever have stamps? Absolutely. Let me tell you, it was a come up. Give me my $24. It was a come up, okay? I don't care how much it was. Here's the thing. We got to look at it for what it is.
Hand up.
If it's free, watch this. If it's free to you, to me, thank you for those of you who donated.
Mm-hmm.
How can I be upset because I got donated to for, let's say, 10 years. And then the person that's donating to me is saying, I don't have it to give right now.
Because we look at it as it's supposed to happen. This is it. And we look at it as a hand out, not a hand up. We just think, oh, it's just supposed to be. And we get comfortable with that. We can say, okay, well, I get $603 in food stamps. Okay, all right. Well, I can do this and I can do this and I can sell this many. And you have a whole game plan behind it. And never thinking that one day this thing might stop.
And what do you do? And I use that analogy, and it's a donation. You'll hear people say, well, that's the government and they have the money. Well,
They deserve
this ass washes just like you. Every single person that is listening to Shop Talk with Mel have paid into that. Have paid into it. Just like Social Security. No lie. Paid into Social Security for we've been working since we was 15, 16 years old. And then they say, oh, when it's time for you to get Social Security, it's going to be gone.
You're going to be here.
Okay, yeah. Right. But we know we worked and paid into it. We seen it on our check pay stubs, okay? Me, when I find out somebody that I know is getting Social Security, I'm at peace. I'm at peace because guess what? At least I know somebody that I know is benefiting from what I paid. Mm-hmm. We have to do it anyway. But so you got to look at it and be like, this is a donation. Mm-hmm. Like you got to come up. If you don't get it, you be like, well, still got to do what I do. There are schools that said, what about the children? Here's my thoughts. I remember when they were saying with COVID, now they were doubling up on stamps during COVID. And then the schools were, you just pull up and they will put food in the trunk. Mm-hmm. Because they said, children come to school and this may be the only meal that they get. Now, here's my issue, sitting in the school, okay? What? Why is that an issue when you doubled up the stamps for the people who can't afford it? People who work that can't get food stamps, they can't get this food though.
Like I always
That's where the problem is at. And I'm like, so it is, and I'm gonna finish. So tell me, is it our responsibility to pay for somebody who decided to have extra children, okay? And this is not everybody, but let's just really look at this thing for what it is. Mm-hmm. You made a decision and you can't afford your decision. So, come on. And you continue to do it. Those are for those repeat offenders. Mm-hmm. You continue to do it. You see dude got 5 kids. Oh, I got 5 children. You do? Oh, okay. Do we take care of them? I don't know, but I'm pregnant now, so I ain't worried about them over there. And you thought he was going to change?
Well, hey, the government has been the baby daddies of a lot of American women's kids. And I mean, some people be like, well, Ray's 12, so I better have another one so I can extend my benefits. It's a career move for some of them. So, I mean, sad but true, but this is the life they chose. This is the life they chose. And they got away with it for this long. So now that the change is coming, those of us who've not been on that are like, oh man, that's kind of messed up. But the people that are in that career and stuff like that think it's unfair because guess what? Why should I have to get them to go to work? I've devoted my life and built my life around what they give me. I'll live here in this project or this bad neighborhood. They're paying for it. It's not costing me anything. I'll get food. It's a way of life. Sad. I mean, I can't even say it's sad because they're happy with it. So who am I to argue? Their job then made some cuts, basically like that. You at the hospital, Mel. Oh, we're gonna make some cuts, Mel. And you just say, all right, well, shoot. Then you say,
I gotta figure it out.
I gotta figure it out. So it's just their turn. But I mean, they're crying about it, which is sad. Hey, pull up the bootstraps. Mel got a degree. So I mean, if they don't need her here, she gonna find something else to do.
The thing is, with this shutdown right now, some people don't know what's in there. It is food stamps today, but they're holding out, and I hope they do. Don't be mad at me because I'm gonna be flat out honest. There has been times when you be sitting there like, dang, how can I get some stamps? You trying to figure it out how you could get some stamps, but you can't get it. Oh, you make 54 cents too much. So you can't get stamps. So now you're trying to feed your family, but nobody out there is looking and saying, hey, you need some stamps, because you got some people to be like, you selling your stamps, feeling some type of way right now, because that's how they're feeding their family.
Look,
now you get to look at people who get stamps, and I'm talking thousands of dollars of stamps. There's people out there that aren't getting food, trying to figure it out and navigate. I told you, the one guy, he worked in the government. Every year they do this. Every single year they see, hey, it's government shutdown time. Let's see what we're going to do. Working there, yeah, they got great jobs, but they're not getting paid. Mm-hmm. And you guys are seeing that even with the TSA at the airports. They're not getting paid. So you got a lot of people that are working that are not getting paid. But guess what? This is not the first time. Now you're hitting down, you're going down like, oh, okay, well, I'm affected by it. But I want to tell you guys, if you read it, read it. One thing about President Trump, I'll say, is he tells you exactly what he's going to do. Some people don't believe fat meat is greasy. So there you go. I told y'all, I read that Project 2025. I read it like this was in it. And y'all didn't want a black woman. Y'all looked at that and was like, I'm not doing it. In this government shutdown, in there is going to be medical next. So a lot of us will be hurt. Right now, I want to say that 30% of, like, if you have your private insurance or your insurance is at your job, it's going to go up 30%. That's what's happening. 30%. We already know. Remember, he said that the groceries was supposed to go down. Before this even hit, it increased to 3% this year. So when you're looking like, oh, this stuff is expensive, what's happening? It had already increased to 3%. So now you have those who have food stamps. They did cut the cut where you couldn't buy certain foods and things like that, which is their junk food. Certain junk food weren't on there. Okay. But now you're going to hurt the stores, because I know that a lot of those stores bank on stamps, because we know they coming in and it's like, here you go. People like me, I'm like, oh, I got $20. Let's see what we eating. Spaghetti again. Yep. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Habib and them is going to suffer. Hey, my bro, you can use stamps. No, we can't buy the Little Debbie's there for dinner.
You know they on the plan B.
Yeah, man, it's ridiculous.
So what would be their plan B?
I don't know, but violence. And if you're making a decision, just know that all decisions come with some type of consequence.
100%.
So, I mean, you making this move, which triggers this, and now you calling me, and I'm busy with a tube stuck, so I can't help you. I can't help you.
And you ain't got no stamps, so now you got to pay cash to try to bail somebody out. Watch this. Bail them out of jail because they decided to rob the place to eat, and they're going to end up in the same exact position. You still ain't getting stamps.
Robbing the place of potato chips, talking about I need to eat. Come on, man. Go get the steaks. The steaks.
If you're going to do it, get the steaks.
Do it right. Now, if you get out and you want to sell some steaks in the low, hello, I'm bound up in a minute, but this only take a couple minutes.
How many middle class families are affected by this stamp cut? A whole bunch.
You think?
Because they be buying it. How much you got to sell? You want to get your nails done? Yeah. Well, here I can do this and that.
But
let's keep it 100. Keep it 100.
Hey. DeWine messed up the pimp game for Ohio because he pulled through, which is good. It's going to help him get back in. But, you know, the $40 holler was about to drop down to 25. The market was doing this. We were like, yeah, me and Earl. Yeah, Earl, check this out, bro.
20's like, you're a mess.
Oh, no. The stamps ain't come. He going to want these Capri Suns. Oh, we will. The pimp play hustlers. So I heard. It was out there.
A hot mess.
Yeah.
The situation.
Hey, they just look at the stock market and set themselves up thing. They're like, oh, no stamps. Shoot. A lot of them moving up to PA because they know, hey, I got Capri Suns. I got hot Cheetos.
All the snacks your child wants. That is so foul.
Hey, facts. I don't make these rules.
But seriously, if you look at it as a donation, you have to look back and say, oh, well, you know what? I did have a come up. I'm grateful for what was given. I appreciate you, the American people who did this, or the government that who, ain't nobody gonna say the government, but we know they're taking our money. But still, you be like, you know what? I appreciate you going out there working. I think we need to look at each other and say, you know what? Thanks for all you do. Even our vets. Now, that's where I have an issue. I have an issue. There's no way that our vets should be homeless or hungry. I don't care what anybody say.
Absolutely right.
That's where I have an issue. So just look at it as, man, I got a donation for how many years? Because you have some people that was getting paid stamps $500 and then they got a job and were like, dang. Then they cut back. You know, they're like, okay, now you got $20 in stamps. And you have people that have that mindset that say, well, I'm going to quit my job so I can get more in stamps.
The error for getting stamps and not getting it. I was down with one of the deputy sheriffs and we did the math.
Okay.
It would be better for you not to make as much cash at your job because you qualify for so much more down here.
The medical, yeah.
Medical, all that stuff.
That's the one.
Yeah, and it's
that right there, that's the one, the medical. I'm not going to lie. Give me the medical and I'm good. And in this here shutdown, it's the stamps right now. Trust me, that's why they won't say, okay, and come to an agreement because they're trying to cut the medical. That's where I have an issue. Because remember, they were talking about drug testing parents, and if you come up positive, they was going to take the medical.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, that was in some hearsay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come on, guys, we got to kind of like stick together. Y'all better go out there and eat these dandelions that's outside in the grass or whatever you got to make things work.
You have to always play chess and look forward. Just like after the medical, this dude is building a ballroom.
That's already in there.
But it won't be done until about his time to leave. You think he's
well? Here's the thing: he's making a mark. That's what it is. It's like, I did this, so I'll go down in history. Some people care about. That's why we have all these school shootings and stuff, because they know we're talking about them and they'll go in history. But they are becoming so common that we ain't even worried about another school shooting. We have gotten to the place where it is our norm because it happens so often, and that is just tragic. I got to talk. Speaking of that. There's a Dallas principal, hospital. It was a hospital in Dallas. I'm talking about a hospital. I'm stuck there. It was a high school in Dallas, and the principal called everybody into the auditorium and let them know that they're the reason that the school was failing because of their academic scores. Would it be the actual child? We're talking minors, or is it the educators? Because somebody has to.
I'm trying not to say both, but you handcuff these educators so much. It's hard to just blame it on them because they can't. You have to.
They can't make you learn.
They can't even instill discipline. I wanted to learn, but Mel, you keep acting up in school and messing it up for all of us. But they can't kick you out because of your feelings and your parents. Well, we go to that school and she should be allowed to be, and the teacher should be better. Mel, you be shooting dice in the back, talking about rack them up, yelling a 7. I'm like, I'm trying to learn here, Mel.
What happened to them sitting outside the class? It'd
be
too many people in the hallway.
Child feel bad and unincluded, and we have to do that because we all know Nikki. She identifies as a cat. That's why the cat litter's in the corner. So we can't blame the teachers because this is what they're up against. We can blame the system as whole. And the lower you are down on the economic train, the least they can care about you. So East High, we're gonna give you the $20 minimum and let you do what you do. We don't care about you. So I mean, until you can discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get rid of that, we're getting what we got.
So you think that the discipline is the reason why we listened?
Yes, I don't jaywalk because I'm scared to go to jail. And guess what? They have a place they call jail that they discipline you in a way I don't want to be disciplined.
Well,
So
here's
that
the problem
fear,
with jail. Here's the problem with jail.
uh-huh.
You get to be on Facebook.
Yeah,
You get to get a computer. You get to.
you ain't supposed to.
It's a city within a city. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah,
It's
but
a city within a city.
you know who's always listed or has someone there for them? Victims and disgruntled. If you have a problem, someone's there to say, "Oh, we ain't got nobody." Be like, "Man, I told you shouldn't have got the job. I told your dumb butt to clock in." No one does that. No. I'm not paying you. You didn't clock in. Someone's there to say, "Oh, well, there's a program for you. There's something for you. Name a program.
It is. There's an out. You know what?
Name a program for any man. Any program for a man."
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. There's no excuse for you guys, and that is true. I was looking at a Facebook debate, debate air quotes for the listening audience, and it was about the food stamps. There was a guy on there speaking, and he commented, and he was saying almost like what I was saying, like, you keep doing this and putting yourself in this situation, and we're supposed to feel bad for you.
Right.
Watch this. Somebody else commented and said, these are the very people. Watch this. He has property. He said, these are the very people where I'm supposed to understand why they can't pay their rent every month. And then they're supposed to live off of me, and I can't feed my family. And he said, F my family. They're saying to me, F your family. It's about me. He said, these are the very people. And that's why I do not rent to said people.
Amen. Hey, I can't be mad at him. Hold on 1 second. All right. Yeah. Moment of silence. Hey, being real. And guess what? He probably was jumped. Do you know if I had an inbox, people would be cussing me out for the way I think and feel? But this is how I think and I feel. In my world, this is how I operate. And this is what I look for as an employer. Like Mel be, throwing her app in for Nate and Associates, but got the overall contract and be like, your resume, nah, I'm good. But then I'm wrong for that. I'm wrong for that. Come on.
And then there's a program that say, hey, you have to rent to this person.
Yeah. Oh, Nate. Oh, you're what's the word? You're just you're
discriminating.
Yeah, you're discriminating against Mel. Mel, do you know? Have you or your loved ones been discriminated against, Nate? Well, there's money for you. The victim has always had a way out or help assistance. Me living my life trying to go to pay taxes and go to work and stuff like that, there's nothing for me. And here's something with the food stamps. What I was mad about, I'm in line with behind somebody with food stamps. No, they were behind me, and I paid, and I had taxes. And they paid with food stamps, and they didn't tax them. It was cheaper. I'm like, whoa. Y'all don't tax those food stamps? No. I'm like, oh, so I'm because I have a job and I'm working, you're taxing me more here? You done took it from the front, you take it at the back, and all in the middle. You're chopping it up too. So, but we still have to be cool with that, because guess what? These people just don't have it in the victimhood. She has to feed her 12 kids. Well, what about the 8 baby daddies she got? What's up on that? That's different.
Are they held? They need to be held responsible.
Right. No. That's different. We just have to help her with her 12 kids. Here's $2,000 a month in food stamps and a Section 8 house.
Invite me over to dinner.
And please, listen. I couldn't be.
I want to speak to that when you said taxes on the front end, taxes on the back end. I wanted to speak to that, but with your point, with your point regarding food stamps, and they were behind you, you had to pay taxes and they didn't. Right. See, that's what I was talking about when I was saying it was a come up. So hey, I'm not mad at you. Thank you for the come up the time that I had it. Bam, back on track. You know what I mean? Now with that, it was said, this is secondhand because I didn't see it or look it up, but I'm going to look it up. Remember, they were saying that we're voting now, actually, where the senior citizens, when you buy your house, you paid your taxes. You don't have to pay your taxes for seniors. That's what they're doing right now.
Right.
Well, someone mentioned, I didn't look this up. I'll make sure I give you the facts too. They mentioned that, say, if the elderly person passes away
Just bury my back.
and it's you and you get it, it's like, oh, okay, well, you inherited the home.
Mhm.
You are to pay the back taxes that she didn't pay.
Right.
That's crazy. It should start right then. But
Well,
I think that information, when they mentioned it, I said, you know what, I need to check that out, but I didn't get the opportunity.
I was talking with my mom because my dad just passed.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you know, my mom, they took care of it. It's already paid for. It's been paid for. I'm like, Mom, listen, either we dig him up or I'm burying you in the backyard, because at that point they can't tax the land anymore. If someone's buried on that land and it's your relative, they can't tax it anymore. So yeah, you know, I'm going down to the morgue and look for some Jane Does and be like, here's a profile. If you find out who he belongs to, just tell him come over to the house. He out back. I got a little stone for him and everything. You can tell me his name, but you don't have to pay taxes if you have someone buried on your land.
You know I am. You know I am. I got to make sure I keep the people together.
Right.
Now, bus drivers, pedophiles, screening, BCI checks, and children. Now, Mel, what are you talking about? I'm talking about Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon identifies as a female, and she was a bus driver, and she was a school bus driver, let's be clear. And she has these littles on the bus. Well, Miss Sharon will be going to jail because the police came and they said that she was assaulting children. Look, where's allegedly?
Yeah.
Even though they pulled up on her, and you guys can look it up, she was assaulting young men. How are these people being able to work with children?
Wait. Okay, is this Miss Sharon? Does she have to get her prostate checked at any time in her life?
Yes.
Oh, and she's messing with young boys?
Yes.
Are these like nursery teenagers?
Teens like 13, 12, 13. She's giving them money. She's paying them money to come over to her house.
And they play. They pay to play.
Alleged. Yes. Y'all got to look it up. It's too much going on. Too much going on. And people were, Miss Sharon wears a wig. That's it. But look like you.
At 5 o'clock, her goatee sweet. But I mean, at 12 or 13, you should know right from wrong, man.
Okay. Now, your point right there. You should know at 12 or 13, you should know right from wrong. Now, let's look at today. Your family can't eat. Your mama don't have no stamps. You got a Miss Sharon that's sitting there waiting on you.
I hate to hear it.
Do you feed your family, or do you be like, y'all need to turn in Miss Sharon? People are taking full advantage of, and they can.
The $40. Yeah, $40.
Of this.
It's sad. And I mean, to have that much pressure on a 12 or 13-year-old where he has to feed the family or be the man and do something like that.
That was the example that I used. That wasn't it.
Right. I get it. That's just an example. But, you know, I think back when I was 13 and 14, you know, when it was okay, me and Cornell was in the shower together. You know, there wasn't a board between us. We just after practice, yeah, man, you a scrub. Man. And it was
okay. Yeah, because they all are there. Yeah.
And we never had those thoughts. I never looked at Cornell like, hey, you cold today? You know, it was just he's showering next to me and we just shower heads. Wasn't no walls or nothing. We talking and joking. And there was never that with us at those ages. So I can't speak from experience with this. I can only say, man, what are on these kids' minds at that age to even want to do things like that? You know what I mean?
That's why I use that example.
Right. So
no, and
there has to be some type of responsibility.
Well, that child feels responsible, and here you are. These are young men doing certain things.
Now, see, my whole argument
money to gain.
My whole argument would be totally different if this Miss Shannon was a real Miss Shannon, and
Oh,
they
Miss Sharon. Oh, yeah.
if they were partaking. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. You can't get me to say that's a crime.
Okay.
But if it ain't that way, I would like to think my sons and my grandsons wouldn't have to fall for that. But they don't have to feed their family or worry about those type of things either. So I can't judge,
Mm-hmm.
but I can say, I feel so bad. My heart goes out to that stuff because they're thinking like that. Like I said, real live shower. I'm looking at the dude talking mess, and they're like, hey, it's cold. You cold? You got the cold water on? You got some shrinkage? I never said that. I never asked him about his shrinkage. So, I mean,
it's a different world, and everything is so sex driven.
right. Well,
And
yeah,
it's tragic.
I mean, Sexy Red is a radio personality.
Oh, she's not a radio personality.
I mean,
she's a celebrity.
her music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, come on, man.
But watch this. Just like those, let's say, child stars. I won't say the name of the networks or anything. The child stars. And now they're coming out saying what happened to them. The pressure of, I'm making the money for my household. This is the reason that we are living this way is because of me. And you find that child, even though you don't want that child to go through that, is taking on that responsibility and it's like, well, I'll go ahead and do that so that it doesn't affect my family and we won't be poor. That's tragic, and not realizing that is child prostitution.
But
And they're a pedophile.
hey,
And something needs to be done.
we live in a country that won't release the Epstein files. That's just the way the country is.
Yeah,
Look the other way. Look the other way.
but those are adults. I mean,
That's where it starts.
I understand that, but I'm focused on the children. And how do you think that we could get a message out to say, regardless, you shouldn't have that responsibility or feel that way? Do you think that a parent can say, hey, listen, if this and this, do you think parents need to not put that much pressure on their children? Because they may not be putting that pressure on them, but they see it. And just an adult conversation. So yeah, the adult.
If the
family they need to do this to help the family.
If the family, because of me, we ain't eating syrup sandwiches for dinner. That's rough. That's rough. That's no comment. I just can't. I mean, ooh, it's sad and rough at the same time.
It is, and everybody hasn't been rich. Some people have had, like, I never had no syrup sandwich. I'm like, what is that? But my mother has.
Oh yeah.
She said it. I remember her mentioning that, and I'm like, what? Ooh.
And my grandma used to get the bread and the sop.
I don't have that story, but I wouldn't eat it. I ain't like bread.
You wouldn't have had a choice. Those kids ain't got a choice.
I understand that. But in that example that you used, do you think that if a child is there and they see that, like you said, you didn't have a choice, do you think the parents maybe need to talk to them to let them know, hey, don't do this, but not speak around the child to see how bad it is? Because one thing and this is factual, think about it. One thing for certain and two things for sure. When you are in your household, you're thinking that everybody is doing the same thing in their household until you are introduced to something different.
Yep.
So how, and for the people in the chat too, and the caller, 619-902-2287, how can we as adults prevent children from feeling as though that they are responsible to take care of us and having that burden to where these predators are able to suggest such horrible things to make them feel like, okay, I got it. Do you have any ideas? If you do, please call even after the show. Call the number, put a text, shoot me a text, and we'll share. We got to come together as one to say, this is not it. Stop. And to feel like even the young girls that I'm like, okay, he buying her shoes or he's, whatever. Remember when me, you, and Nick was on, and it was like, I said, well, that's prostitution. I mean, let's look at it. Call it what it is. Mm-hmm. You want this amount, you're just getting paid more.
Mm-hmm.
But now you got the children that see this, there could be a better life and I'm going to do this. And you have a predator, not just like principals or bus drivers, the people in your neighborhood. Like what can we say to the youth to prevent this and to bust this thing they got going on up, this Epstein thing up? You don't have anything?
No.
Okay.
From
All
a
right.
child, no, I can't.
I mean, because that's what, think about it. When you got that pedophile and here go $10.
Yeah.
And then what happens? You get older and you just march them right on into it.
Mm-hmm.
The oldest occupation.
Yeah.
You know, it's really, really tragic. Really, really. What you got?
So what did the people want to know? Somebody asked me something.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And look at you. Hold on. You're on Shop Talk. Go ahead, caller.
Good morning. This is Cece calling from Columbus, Ohio. How y'all doing this morning?
Good.
Good. Quick thing on that. With teaching the kids how to deal with those situations, the biggest thing, and I'm pretty sure majority of the adults, especially the mothers, would agree with me, it starts at home, and you got to start early.
Okay.
Having those conversations about playing on the game, being on your phone, making sure you checking your kids' phones all the time, from the time that they get them when they're young. Same thing with those conversations. Talk about the groping every single day. You know, all the situations with the males and the females, because everybody out here doing these creepy things with these kids. Even in their conversations, the language that they have, we just got to start early.
I agree. Thank you. Thank you very much for calling and listening to Shop Talk.
Absolutely. You guys have a good day.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you.
That would be it.
It is, but
that would definitely be it.
Right.
Hey, listen, I want to tell you this before we get into the Shop Talk question of the week, and we get to get into it real quick. We got our time. All right. So for Mel's medical moments, I can't find my music. Foods for focus. I'm going to go that way. Foods for focus. So the foods that you should eat is leafy green foods. That's talking like your broccoli, your kale, all that good stuff. Whole grains are good to help you focus. Nuts, walnuts, almonds, all those things help you focus. Beans, legumes. People be like, what is legumes? You be like, beans, like the lentil beans, those type things. Chickpeas, those are your legumes. Berries, strawberries, blueberries, because they have the antioxidants. Poultry, turkey, chicken, if you're into those things, that'll help you. Definitely olive oil. Olive oil works. And also the aquatic foods. That's for people who don't eat the scavengers of the sea, like your shrimp and all that. Go ahead and ignore this part. But cod is good. Tuna's good. Salmon is good. Those are your blue foods. Those are high in omega-3. So those are your focus foods. The foods that you should stay away from that are dementia triggers, which I told you guys about, is pretty much sugar overall. So, and alcohol. See how you forget stuff when you drink? You're like, I don't even know what happened last night. That alcohol got a quick effect. Fried foods are not good for you. Artificial sweeteners, which we knew. And I'm going to tell you one thing real quick from the male part. Look, the medical part of it. When you're dealing with artificial sweeteners, you guys look into that. I don't want to say that on this platform, what it causes or what happens, but the body can digest what it knows, if that makes sense. So the body knows how to digest what it knows. All these other things that's coming out, they don't know what to do with it. So it's going to sit there. And then what happens? We know. Pastries, white bread, those type things. Red meats, they're saying now, for those of you who did not know, that it is actually a dementia trigger. High fat dairy foods and processed meats, which is your bacon and stuff like that. So, and salami, the pork that they say. So those are things that are dementia triggers. So if you want to focus, like I told you before, the leafy greens, non-leafy, which is your beets, carrots, things like that, colorful vegetables. And the nuts is it. Like I said, the beans, the legumes, I like to actually tell you the positive after so that you leave with that. So take that stuff with you. And the blue food, that's talking your aquatic foods. Okay, so salmon is good. If you're allergic to salmon, try the tuna, the cod, and all that other stuff. And water, water, water. Please drink water. We already know we had this whole thing. We know water makes up most of the body. So drink water. Now, if you find with that water thing, if you find you have a wet, moist cough, go ahead and call your doctor and don't drink that much water because it could be something totally different. Just call your primary care, get checked out, let them know what type of diet that you need to go on or the things that you're changing in your diet to make sure that it's beneficial. See a doctor, honestly. Okay. All right. Did that. Now the question of the week. This is for you, Nate.
To me? Oh, wow.
For you. Yeah. Nate, can you ask Nate the agitator? My husband cheated on me
Mm-hmm.
and I want to leave, but should I actually leave? And I'm over 50.
My question, is he good to you?
Just keep going.
Yeah, my question would be, is he good to you? Was it a bit bam thing or was it a relationship he had? And is leaving, what are your goals for leaving? Just because you're feeling bad. I don't want you to make a rash decision because you're feeling mad. It's okay to feel mad and put him through the ringer, but don't make the decision simply because you're mad or your feelings. You have to take 2 steps back and look at the whole picture. Are you willing to have your kids, say, no, I'm going over dad's house this Thanksgiving? There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. And I'm not condoning what he did. But you have to really look at it and say, overall, what would this do? Am I cool with what happened with what I did, my decisions? Because you leave him, a lot of stuff changes. A lot of stuff changes. And the little stuff will change too that we don't even think about. We find it in moving around, and that's changed because of your decision. So I would say, make sure your plan is thought. I don't want you to make a decision because of how you feel right now, because your feelings will change. And I know women are competitive and stuff like that, but here's just a throw out on. You leave him and he brings somebody else around. That's going to trigger you. I mean, you could be mad at him and hate him at this time, but you're still in love with him. If you're still in love with him, work that out. Because at 50, ain't nothing out here. Trust me. Oh, Jesus, I'm a guy telling you that. So, I mean, yeah, that was what I say. Just really comprehend what's going on. Know that whatever you decide has an aftermath or consequences that you would have to deal with. And if this is don't let it be a feeling move. I haven't sang the song in a long time, so I know you guys want to hear it, but I'm going to hold off. Just don't let it be a feeling move. That's the agitator's point of view.
Okay. So to the chat and the callers, if you're in this situation and you're married and your man cheats after 50, would you leave?
And this ain't a girlfriend question.
No, you said husband.
Right. Yeah, no. I wouldn't talk to my girlfriends unless you got a solid crew, because girlfriends will jap you up to do the wrong thing. The devil talked to the woman to get his plan done.
The truth.
Listen, I don't know who you are and stuff like that, but through better or worse meant something. There has to be a worse. The worst you get with me is I put the toilet seat up. I keep it up sometimes. Right? Your worst might be a little worse than that.
My worst is because you can keep it up, but if it's pee all on it and on the floor, now you get, look, your new person got pee all on the floor and stuff. Now you're like, well, I just
But she also has all of this. All of this.
Okay. I'm going to give what we have here. Okay, so another guy said, I agree with Nate. So pretty much stick it out. My thing is this, just as Nate said, don't talk to your friends. It is a you decision. Because when you make that decision, it's going to be final. It's going to be so final. And you have to weigh the options. So are you still in love with this person?
And that's different than love.
In love. That's it. So
That's
let me do mine. You did yours. Are you still in love with this person? If you genuinely love this person, don't make a decision based off of what you think your friends are going to say. That happens so often. Forget the humiliation, forget all of that, because you have to look at that. Prime example, the Braxtons. In that situation, there was a niece that said that one of the Braxtons, which is Trina, she said she was texting Trina's husband. They thought and felt that Trina should have just, boom, abruptly, nothing happened, but abruptly left her husband. Now, this is why I'm using this example. Trina has children with her husband. He is the sole provider. She has children. He's the provider. He takes care of the family. She does not work. And other people felt like she should have left. Well, nothing happened, thank God. It is inappropriate, but she has to make a plan because she got hit too. Like, wait, what?
And another thing is with the question, is there a big, like, does everyone know? Like, ooh, Nate was with Mel and it's a big thing, or was this somebody, because if it's just you and and he know and that other person know, that's a lot different than that. There's not.
I'm gonna say this. So let me get finished with Trina. So you expect somebody to just up and leave. The people expect you to up and leave right now and go where? So you got to look at that bigger picture regarding Trina Braxton. In this situation, it don't matter if the whole world knows. You have to look at what benefits you. Do you want to step out here? Are you able to? Oh, now I got to pay all my bills. I got to do da. You got to take all that into consideration. And if you have children, you're like, okay, where are we going to go? Because trust and believe, them people that's telling you what you need to be doing and going, you can't stay with them for the rest of the time.
That's all they're going to do, tell you and bounce.
And they're not feeding you because they ain't got no stamps on them. So you can't even get too much of a meal. You know what I mean? All they're going to do is yap and talk and say, oh, well, I wouldn't do, blah, 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 blah. And guess what? Most of those people that tell you what they wouldn't do.
And done worse.
Right. And they definitely will do that, but telling you that. And you're like, wait a minute, you told me, but I did it. Let's go to the comments. Oh, that's nice that she wanted a male's perspective, but she need to go to God with her personal marriage concerns. Let me see. It's an inside job. You can't make a quick decision here unless it's set in stone that you're over it. That right there. You have to know for sure that you're totally done. Is it like a constant thing? You keep cheating. You don't want to be here. Or do I even like this cat? Let's be real. You sitting there, you be like, oh, I got a good roommate situation going on. We don't even talk anyway. We out, boom, boom. You got to look at it how it works for you. What'd you say, Nate?
Here's the thing. Most married women get divorced to be somebody else's side piece. This is the exact same thing that got done to them. Oh, they get divorced because they can't have that. But they'll be sneaking around with Frederico or somebody. So, I mean, think about it. You gonna lead a dude who gave you his last name, who made a mistake, who was wrong, and you're gonna leave that, and then you find yourself being someone else's side piece. It don't make sense, but that's what usually happens.
Okay. Well, let me say this. Not even if they're going to be the side piece, are you going to be okay with
being by yourself?
No. are you going to be okay seeing him with somebody else? Because Nate said, he said last week, excuse me, that that man can only make a queen. That man makes a queen. So you are who? You know what I mean? You got to look at the big picture, and even them giving you their last name, you don't have to compete with somebody else. You got the last name. You got the prize. You are the queen. You're the one that they're supposed to be
The
respecting.
thing is, with women, if they're not emotionally intact and intelligent, and their emotions and feelings dictate what they do. So I don't want her to be in her feelings when she make a decision. Her decision is hers. I'm not saying, man, don't forget about that. It was all right. You know what I mean? She couldn't even do the pepper grinder better than you. Don't worry about it. I'm saying, get your feelings out of this. Let's look at this from a business standpoint. Because at the end of the day, Nate and Associates is a business. And if you choose not to work here, you ain't gonna get the benefits. You know, I get your teeth cleaned every 6 months and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. And we happen to have kids together. So that time you stood in front of the dude and y'all was in white and he was in a suit, he said, for better or worse. You got to be strong. This is how I look at things. And this is personal. I look at me, I look at the wife, male or whatever, and then I look at the relationship. It's 3 different entities. And I don't care if male don't like what I'm doing. I'm doing this for the relationship, which is most important to me, because the relationship houses our children. Our relationship is about more than just me and you. But most women can't get that. They want to be number one on the pedestal, this, that, and other. And, you know, then I got to change you to make me happy. You got to find happiness in what you can't do. And then you got to make me happy on top of that. And then you can't do that because I don't like you doing that. And on top of that, it's all, women work for their best interest. A man works for the unit. He messed up. But don't let this feeling you having right now, you can forgive and y'all can live and it can get better. And that's your choice. You can leave and you get better. But at 50, I'm just, the lake we fish in, and that only really but catfish, a couple bluegill. You ain't gonna catch nothing good. It's hard to catch something good that like you. So really take your fingers out of it, your feelings out of it, and make a decision that's best for your whole situation, your whole family, your whole everything. You ain't got to sit next to him and hold his hand. You could be mad at him for months. I wouldn't say years, but he gonna come in humble. I'm so sorry, baby. Yeah, you want to do that? Yeah, we can do that. You got the big joker, and he knows the spade game. You got joker, deuce. You can leave it and leave the table, or you can play that card, because I know he's like this. We can go to eat where you want to eat. Yeah, baby, whatever you want. Can you hold my hand? Oh.
Well, that's where you kind of have to say, am I benefiting here? Is it gonna, especially if you don't like the person, I ain't even gonna lie. If you don't like the person, you sitting there and y'all roommates, listen, this works out for both of us. We cool, we got understanding. Do you? If you are making a decision just because you are embarrassed, or so you think you are embarrassed, it's different when you're married. It's not a go together type thing. So I'm embarrassed, so I'm leaving him because all my friends, they're going to be looking at me laughing. Is it really that serious? Especially at this stage of the game, because they probably looking at you waiting on him to mess up to tell you that he cheated. They the ones that told you he cheated, but he done gave you the world. He gives you the world. What you want?
And then you find the girl who told you, girl, I wouldn't do that. She's like, hey, big head, how you doing? It's a treacherous world out here. It's a treacherous.
It is. It definitely is. And you got to make your decision based on you. Do the pros and cons. I learned that from Doc King. Make a list. Pros and cons. What can you tolerate? Because at this stage of the game, over 50, real talk, it's about, can you tolerate an individual?
Yeah, because dudes will be like, oh, you leave me? Damn. Then you looking at him, he be like, he still's there by himself, and his room is all junky and stuff like that. But that dude is chilling, peaceful. Then he'll sneak out for the weekend or something like that. Be like, no, don't post this, girl. Don't post this. But he could be living his best life in peace. And here, you done spent all that time with him, and you gonna let him off the hook with just
See, that's me.
Yeah,
I want to get back like, what?
you gonna let him get all peaceful and all quiet and peaceful and happy? Girl, you better not let him get happy. Why should he be happy?
Right, listen. That's what I say. I was looking, I was like, you just gonna leave like that?
So now I leave and you happy? So was I the problem? Now as a woman, your mind is gonna be going. So he all happy and content and stuff like that, smiling. He on Facebook and he going on trips. I couldn't have been that bad. Now you feeling that way.
Feeling some type of way. All right, let me get with this footnote so we can get off here because as Cyrus said, it's 12 o'clock, baby. Oh, gee. Today's footnote. Sometimes you make the right decision. Sometimes you make the decision right.
Ooh.
And that's from Philip McCraw. Heard that?
Ooh. Bars.
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 All right, I was trying to wait for that to go off, but it's like 10 minutes long. So here we go. Sometimes you make the decision. Sometimes you make the right decision. Sometimes you make the decision right. So make sure that you are making that decision. But as Nate said, you ready to sing? Don't make your decision based off of
feelings. Nothing more than feelings. No one knows my feelings from deep down inside. Oh, man, I needed that. That felt so good. I felt. Did you feel that one, ma'am? Did you feel that one?
I felt it.
Yes, sir. He's coming in a Honda.
It's coming.
Ooh.
That is it. Listen, people, I truly enjoyed you as I do each and every single Saturday. You know what it is. Thank you to those who donated and those who will donate. I truly appreciate it. And listen, I seen someone put in there, they said, this is all that I have. And knowing that you are donating all that you have, you don't know, that touches me even more. So I appreciate it. So nothing is too less. I'll say that. And just keep tuning in. And if you don't have it, just keep watching, liking, commenting, sharing, all that good stuff. And you know, like I know, word of mouth spreads a lot faster than any advertisement. And that's the best advertisement. Find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people, you know what it is. 1, 2, 3. Shop Talk. Okay.
It's a little Nick the Voices, but we did it. We pulled the through. Better than that.
All right, and guys, listen, please keep Nick the Voice in your prayers. All right.
And donate to my probing.
He's about to go see what.
Relax the muscles. Relax the muscles.
People are. He's gonna get it. People, listen. I'm gonna make sure that we live. I'm gonna have to upload the video. I'm not gonna do a live from Facebook, but it'll be live on the website. So check it out because, you know, Facebook, some of these social medias, they like to take it off. They got too much. They don't have enough bandwidth and too much content on it. So they have to rid. But we're going to get your boy right. He is doing it. You get to see it. And with hopes that you get healthy too.
Yay.
Peace.
Yay.
You say yay.
Yay.